Good morning, traders. Today, November 3rd, 2025, we bring you the latest financial market news. Overnight, S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, and Dow futures are all up by 0.3%, 0.3%, and 0.2% respectively as of 0750 UTC. In Asia, Hong Kong's HK50 gained 0.5% to 26,038, with South Korea also seeing gains. Japan was closed for a holiday. European markets are mixed. FTSE is up 0.3%, DAX up 0.1%, but CAC 40 is slightly down by 0.05%. The UST 10-year yield stands at 4.09%, an increase of 0.01 percentage point. The DXY trades near recent levels amid Federal Reserve rate cut uncertainty. UTI crude is priced at $61.04 per barrel, up 0.09%, and Brent at $65.14 per barrel, up 0.57%. Gold is at $4,015 per ounce, up 0.27%, consolidating after a recent pullback but still showing an impressive 46.8% year-to-date gain. U.S. equity futures are extending October's momentum into November, with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq futures climbing 0.3% Sunday evening. The S&P 500 gained 2.3% last month, the Dow advanced 2.1%, and the Nasdaq surged 4.7%, driven by AI enthusiasm and easing U.S.-China trade tensions. Amazon's 9.6% surge on Friday, following better-than-expected profit estimates, significantly boosted markets into the new month. However, an ongoing U.S. government shutdown has postponed the release of crucial employment data, including the jobs report, expected this week. Federal Reserve Chair Powell signaled December rate cuts are not guaranteed due to limited data availability during the shutdown. Market-implied odds of a December cut fell to 63% from 90% before the Fed's latest meeting, reflecting increased uncertainty. Earnings optimism continues to drive gains, with over 300 S&P 500 companies reporting Q3 results and more than 80% beating expectations. This week brings over 100 additional reports, including from AI-focused firms Palantir and AMD, highlighting strong AI spending visibility. Analysts cite blockchain innovation in financial services and dovish Fed policy as key tailwinds supporting market growth. A U.S.-China trade truce has lifted sentiment, though investors view it as a temporary pause rather than a meaningful breakthrough. The White House confirmed China would lift export controls on rare earths and end probes into U.S. semiconductor firms. Despite this, Hong Kong markets rose modestly on the news, even with weak Chinese PMI data. Conversely, China's factory activity contracted at its fastest pace in 6 months in October, with official PMI data showing a sharp decline. Services growth also remained subdued, pressuring Hong Kong equities, which fell 3.5% for the week, ending a 5-month winning streak. Today's key economic data includes ISM manufacturing PMI, employment and prices paid, all at 3 p.m. ET. Also, 3-month and 6-month bill auctions are scheduled for 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with prior rates of 3.730% and 3.640% respectively. Fed's Mary Daly will speak at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Fed's Lisa Cook at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Major earnings reports after market close include Palantir, with a consensus EPS of $0.17 and revenue of $1.09 billion. Focus will be on Palantir's government revenue growth, expected at 47.6%, commercial revenue at 56%, and AIP platform expansion. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, will also report, with investors watching for guidance on AI chip demand following OpenAI partnerships. Other key names reporting include Supermicro Computer and Robinhood, adding to the week's earnings calendar. On Friday, Amazon gained 9.6% after exceeding Q3 profit expectations, with its $2.4 trillion market cap move lifting the S&P 500. Apple dipped modestly by 0.4%, despite beating profit forecasts, likely due to profit-taking after strong iPhone and services revenue. Losers included Chinese tech shares like SMIC, Tencent Holdings, and Kuaishou Tech, falling 5.4%, 2.9%, and 2.7% respectively. These declines followed investors unwinding positions due to weak China PMI data impacting the tech sector. Remember, markets can move rapidly and unpredictably. This summary is for information only and is not financial advice. Like and subscribe for daily updates, and thank you for tuning in to Expert Trader UK's market analysis.